Hi, Debbie Sardone here again. Well, I was talking to someone the other day about automating and systemizing her business. She had almost nothing on autopilot. She was working really hard in her business and struggling to keep up with all of the demands. Even though she's grown, everything was still being done manually. On a good day, important things would get done, but then on a bad day, so many things would just fall through the cracks. So I thought I'd offer some tips on systemizing and automating some important areas of your business. And these are things that you can do now, things you can put into place right away. And if you don't, as your business grows, the chaos will increase, the mistakes will cost you money, and of course, it will cost you quality of life. The more you can automate, the more freedom you have as a business owner. I hope you'll remember that concept. Now, for you to succeed, there are probably 7 critical areas in your business that absolutely have to work. 7 major areas in your business that you need to look at and you need to analyze. The more systems that you have, the more automated you have, the more time you'll have to address these individual critical areas and make sure that they're working properly in your business. So let me just point out these 7 areas so you can analyze them in your own business. First of all, you have to be able to find and keep great employees. I can't stress this number one issue anymore. It's so critical. You must be able to find and keep great employees. You can systemize this to a degree to where you're not just reacting every single time somebody quits or hands in their notice. So have a system in place for finding and attracting great employees. Number 2, you need an effective training and onboarding process. Stop winging it. Identify who in your company would make a good trainer and then teach them how to train. Don't wing it when it comes to training. Number 3, you need to automate your marketing. If you don't, you'll never have enough customers coming in the front door when you get new trainees onboarded and trained, ready to start. So you've got to automate your marketing processes. Number 4, you've got to have a top producing sales process so you can charge top dollar and still convert at a high rate. You've got to have a top producing sales process. Number 5, quality. You need a proven quality assurance program. Otherwise, as you grow, you will see quality decline in your business, something you never thought you would tolerate. So you have to have a proven quality process in place. Number 6, systems and processes that administrative staff can follow. You have to get everything out of your head and documented so that things can run smoothly when you're not there. Isn't that a great way to have a business, that things work even when you're off? And then number 7, you need to understand the numbers. This is so important. Make sure that you are crystal clear on what is your direct labor cost, what is your overhead, and what is your owner's profit. If you leave this to chance, there won't be any profit for the owner. Now, one area that should be automated is appointments being confirmed and reminders going out. If at all possible, you need to automate this process. If you don't have software to automate this process for you, then at a minimum, send an email reminder to your very first time cleans, no less than the day before. Even if you just confirmed them last week, send them an email reminder the day before, and also at a minimum, send an email reminder to those monthly clients the day before. And make it simple on yourself. Don't just create a new email for every single customer. Do a simple standard reminder email and then do a copy and paste and pop that into the email and send that out. So it makes it a little more automated, even though it isn't automated. Now, of course, there's software that can automate email reminders or text reminders on routine cleans or first-time cleans, monthly clients, whatever. But the most important thing is that you automatically send out a reminder the day before for especially monthlies and first-time cleans. People get dates mixed up, they forget you're coming, and that costs you money when you have a lockout. The next thing you need to systemize or automate is following up after your first time cleaning takes place. Again, software can automate this process for you, but if you don't have software, you can systemize this important step starting tomorrow. Create a company policy that everyone in the office has to follow, that anytime a first time clean takes place, tomorrow somebody makes a phone call to follow up on the service. So many cleaning companies are guilty of waiting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days before they follow up after a first time clean. That's a huge mistake. Don't wait for the customer to call you. You know what? If you wait for them to call you, then you're on the defense if there's a problem. So don't wait for the customer to call you. Call them the very next day after a first time clean. If you call them the next day, you can address a problem or a complaint right away. If you wait days for them to just call you and tell you that they weren't satisfied, it's a little bit harder to go out and correct it when another week has gone by or several days have gone by. So make the phone call 24 hours after the very first time clean. Make it a company policy, make it a habit, turn it into a process that today we always follow up on yesterday's first time cleans. Just make it easy. This policy gives you the advantage as the business owner. Instead of you being on the defense, you're making the call proactively. You are being proactive. You can solve your problems quickly, and you're more likely to close recurring customers at a higher rate if you follow this system of turning your feedback into an automatic process in your business. I can't stress enough how important it is to systemize and automate every single thing that you can in your business. In the next video, you're going to get to hear from Marlene, who has experienced tremendous growth and freedom in her business just by systemizing, automating, and fixing some of these 7 critical areas that I've just described.